Hello friends and welcome back to Nut Souls Remastered. We're gonna go ahead and continue where we left off. It's been a while, but we should be good. So let's go ahead. Last time we left off, we were right here, Sunlight Altar. We had just crossed the bridge with the dragon on it. So now we're going up here. Is where we need to go. Let's go ahead and backstab this guy real quick. We're gonna run up here, and we'll see if I embarrass myself. Oh wait. Oh, I'm an idiot. I already killed him last last time. It really has been a while. Sorry about that. I haven't killed the Iron Tusk yet, though. I think I also... Okay. Oh no. Okay. That's what happens when you have no poise and you get stuck between two enemies. Pro tip, don't do that. Man, this weapon sucks. So like in the between time, since last video, I've been oh, I didn't kill the guy. Alright, whatever. I can fix that real quick. In the in-between time, I've made like several other characters that I've been playing with. And the thing is, all of my other characters are like end game or like in the new game pluses at this point. So I'm gonna have to get used to being on this character again. I mean, it shouldn't be too bad. It'll just take a minute to get used to. Oh no, I got it. Okay. Mystery key, which will let us save everybody's favorite guy. Yes. Alrighty then. Come at me, Mr. Hollow. Wait, this shield's a normal parry. Do I have a better shield? This shield's better. Gulp. Cross here. More soul. That's gonna come in handy soon. Do we have any? Okay, we do. Now we can come up here, go through this wall of light. We can run across, not go down, because I mean, we don't need to right now. We are going to want to go down in the back there, though. Kill this guy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. We're going to want that shiny right there. You saw it for like a split second. The one in the stairs. Yeah, alright. I don't want to make sure to get rid of this guy first. Now we can kill this guy. Or we can miss the parry like an idiot. Either way works. Let me fix my controller wire. There we go. Let's get the Night Shield real quick. Is that enough to kill? Not quite. That is, though. Night Shield, is that what it's called? This one? The one over there? Night Shield, yes. Because it's going to be better than this. It's a little bit heavier. But we were mid-rolling in the first place, so... We could fast roll if we do that. Tempting. Tempting. Yeah, we were mid-rolling all along, so we're good. Because the shield's better. Because it's got 100% physical. 100% physical defense is what it's got. Alright, so what we're going to be doing today is probably Gargoyles. And maybe one other boss. I want to split these into like about an hour each. And doing 2 bosses seems like a good way of doing that. Especially since I'm playing at a more like leisurely pace than I normally would. I'm just taking it nice and easy. Bring this guy over here. Come on. I mean, you don't have to bring him over here. You can fight him inside of the parish, and you'll be fine. It's just I prefer to bring him out here. It's more spacious. As you can see, I blocked that no problem. That's the benefit of having 100% physical block. Easy peasy. What a fool. Oh, he's blocking. That's not good. Attack me, please. No using Estus. Nice attack. Please do not block. That's gonna be his swabam. I kicked by accident, but that's fine. And let's collect our Titanite shard. Let's get our Firekeeper soul and go turn it in, I think. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. To collect this and go down and turn it in real quick. I think we're gonna be glad we did. We could wait till later, it would be fine, but we'll open the shortcut and everything while we're here. Dooba dooba doop doop. Alright. While I'm here, let's use the soul item. Large soul of a lost undead, that's a free 400 souls. And run over here. Petrus, I'm gonna kill you. Come this way. And level up. If we can. I don't know what level are we? 16? We should be able to level up. Yes, let's level strength. No. Dex. No. Hint. Let's just go endurance. I don't know what I'm doing with this character yet, but we'll see. Hello. No response. She can't speak. Of course she can't. That's what happens when you get your tongue cut out. Now let's run back up. We're gonna go talk to everybody's favorite old man. And he's gonna do us a favor. He's gonna do us a favor and give us a better weapon. Let's go up. So we're just on the way up. But yeah, as I said, I've been playing a lot lately. I made 6 other characters because I didn't want to. For the time that I couldn't record episodes, I still wanted to play Dark Souls. Honestly, I forgot how much I missed Dark Souls 1. It's great. I'm so happy to be playing this again. Let's kill this guy. Like, it's been a while. And I kind of forgot why this was my favorite game. But now that I'm playing it again, oh well, it's plain to see. Wonder if I do that. If I do that, I can fast roll. How much physical does this have? 93? That's usable. That's a funny guy. Alright. Hello, Andre?
Well, you must be a new arrival.
Yep.
I'm Andre of a store rap.
Mm-hmm.
If you require smithing, then speak to me.
Can you upgrade my weapons? Oh, you sure can. Winged spear, upgrade that. Gesture. And while we're here, we can repair our stuff.
Don't get yourself...
I don't plan to. Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow, is what he said there. I skipped through it as a habit. That was my bad. Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you play through the game 6 times in a week. You start skipping dialogues. Shoop. This guy's dead. I think we'll go do Gargoyles now. Don't see why not. I mean, I've got... Alright, I might die, so actually what I'm gonna do is run back, and yeah, we're gonna run back, and I'll kindle the bonfire down there just to use up my humanity, and vote yay or nay. Should I summon Solaire to come help me with the gargoyles? Yay or nay? You don't need to decide right now, because we still have, you know, a couple minutes before we get up there, and you can summon him. Alrighty, back on the road again. Doopy doopy doop boo boo. So what about you guys? What's your guys' favorite Dark Souls game? Mine is Dark Souls 1. I just think it's the one I like to play the most. Like Dark Souls 3 is just too linear for my tastes. The controls in Dark Souls 3 are like the nicest. They feel the nicest. Oh, failed to invade. I was gonna say let's have a fun fight with a Gravelord servant, but I guess it wasn't meant to be. Yeah, Dark Souls 3 is just, it's a bit too easy for my tastes. I mean, haha, look at me, I'm a hardcore gamer, I like games that are hard. But I'm not joking, I do think Dark Souls 3 is too easy. At least for me specifically. I mean, if you're only going to play one Dark Souls game, I would still recommend you play Dark Souls 1. But if you only want to play one Dark Souls game, and you want to do good regardless of whether or not you're good at video games, Dark Souls 3 is the best choice for you. And like, I don't blame them for making it easy. They wanted more people to play it, so I guess fair enough, right? But I personally am just not a fan of how easy it is. Of course, it's more Dark Souls, which means it's gonna be good. But just for me personally, it's a bit on the easy side. A bit on the easy side, a bit on the linear side. The thing I like about Dark Souls 1 is... Okay, they're all dead. The thing I like about Dark Souls 1 is that you can do a lot of the stuff in, like, weird orders. And that's not something you can do in Dark Souls 3. I don't know about Dark Souls 2, because if I'm gonna be real with you, I've never completed Dark Souls 2. I've gotten, like, most of the way through the game, but there's a bit where I got stuck and I didn't know where to go, so I just gave up. I was like, whatever, it's alright. And I just gave up, and I haven't played it since. So what I'm thinking of doing, actually, is after doing this full series, after finishing Dark Souls 1, which shouldn't take, like, that long. I mean, if I record one video a week, ding dong, ding dong. If I record one video a week, then it'll take a while. But it shouldn't take too long because I'm super familiar with the game. But I'm thinking after we finish Dark Souls, we play Dark Souls 2.
Oh, still human, are you? Then I am in luck. Could you help me? As you can see, I am stuck without recourse.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Mystery key used.
Thank you. Yes. Sincerely.
You're welcome.
I am Knight Lautrec of Karim. I truly appreciate this. And I guarantee a reward. Only later.
Alright, that's fair. Get another dialogue?
Yes, very sorry. Your reward will have to wait. I've just been freed. Allow me some time.
Alright, that's fair. I mean, he is right, you know. Hello. Yeah, we got invaded while we were talking to Lautrec there. He's got the Gargoyle halberd? Is that what that is? Oh no. He's probably gonna kill us here. But it's fine. It happens. It happens. It's part of the experience. Ouch. Up. There he goes. Here I go killing again. That's unfortunate. I mean, it's fine. I guess we're not gonna summon Solaire since we just died. It's fine. It's fine though. Doesn't matter. What was I saying? Oh yes, Dark Souls 2. So I'm considering after finishing this, going and playing Dark Souls 2. Now, Dark Souls 2, I don't know if I'm gonna... So I'm thinking of playing it as a series, as another series, to sort of force myself to play it, just on the off chance that I sort of get bored of it again, because that's mostly what happened in Dark Souls 2. Is there's a certain point in the game that I got to. It's pretty near the end, but I just didn't know where to go. I just had no idea where to go to progress. So I just gave up because I was getting kind of bored with the game anyways, because, you know, I'm not a fan of I don't have as much fun playing Dark Souls 2 compared to Dark Souls 1 and even Dark Souls 3. So yeah. Alright, hit me. Jesus, you want to stop blocking? There we go. Yeah, because I just wasn't having fun. Is why I just... As soon as I encountered, like, a sort of bit where I got stuck... And honestly, had I looked around for, like, a bit longer, I probably would have figured it out. Or had I Googled it, but I don't believe in Googling things, especially not in a Souls game, on your first playthrough. Like, if you want to Google things like NPC quests or something after you've already won the game, I think that's fine. But I don't like the idea of, like, while you're playing for your first time, you're, like, Googling how to do things. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of people who do that. Because the way I see it, the best way to experience one of these excuse me, one of these Souls games is to just go in blind. So whenever somebody's like, oh, I googled how to do this or that the first time I went through, it's like, you're not supposed to. That's not how you're supposed to do it. I mean, to each their own. I just am not a fan of the way people do that. As you noticed, the fog didn't disappear as we went through it. What does that mean? It means we're probably going to be fighting a boss. I wonder what it'll be. Zoop. Doom doom. Hello, Monsieur Gargoyle. How's it going? Now, one thing we haven't seen yet is tail slicing. You want to come down? I'm gonna see if I can slice off this guy's tail with a spear, no less. Oh, there we go. As you can see, I just sliced off his tail. A lot of bosses, you can slice their tail off, and you get a special weapon. In case you didn't know, Gargoyles is the Gargoyle is one of them. As you notice, there are now 2 health bars. What does that mean? It means there's 2 of them now. That's why it's called Gargoyles and not Gargoyle. Now, I'm gonna die here because I'm an idiot and I just walked into the fire. And I thought I was blocking with my shield, but I was blocking with my spear, so I guess that's what happens when you block with your weapon. But as you can see, there are 2 Gargoyles, and I just got owned by them because I suck at this game. Yeah. But as you can see, once you beat one up a bunch, a second one shows up. In case you didn't know. But yeah, I know I'm kind of a jerk sometimes when it comes to the way other people enjoy their stuff. Whenever somebody is enjoying something, quote, incorrectly, it always bugs me. Like, really, it's not for myself, right? Because, like, it doesn't matter for me specifically since I'm not the one experiencing it. But the way I see it is, if you're experiencing the game wrong, you're just making things worse for yourself. I mean, that's the way I see it, right? And I want people to get the true experience of a game, right? And, you know, and obviously you could argue, well, what if people don't like the true experience and they would rather a modified experience that's more suited for them personally? And, like, on a logical level, you should be like, oh, well, that's fine. If it means the person gets more enjoyment out of the game, then that's great, right? But that's not the way I think. The way I think is, like, maybe they'd get more enjoyment, but they're still not doing it the correct way. They're not getting the full experience. So, like, for example, if you're Googling things while playing Dark Souls, right? I'm just not a fan of it, let me tell you. There's my souls. Oop. I'm not a fan of it. Because, like I said, the way I see it is you're just not playing the game correctly. And I want everybody to play the game correctly, because, you know, it's a really good game. And I think the way it's set up and presented is the best way to have it. Alright, now this part is a lot of fun, because this guy then starts shooting fire at me. And if we're not lucky, then we might get the other guy shooting fire at me at the same time. And one thing that happens that newbies will experience... Oh, there he is. One thing that newbies will experience is that both of them are shooting fire at you at the same time. So you just get burnt to a crisp. every time you try and fight them. Because newbie babies have trouble, you know, dodging and stuff, and getting out of the way of attacks. And they have trouble finding openings. Like something like this, right? Like, where's the opening here? The answer is there is no opening. You just wait a little bit. And then you roll over here, and then you get hit by the fire because you're a newbie baby, even though you've been playing the game for years. And he's gonna shoot fire, and he's also gonna shoot fire. And then we wait. Normally, I like to kill these guys quickly, but because we're not using a super powerful weapon, that's not an option. The quicker you get rid of one of them, the easier the fight will be. I mean, obviously. That makes sense. I can get double hit because I'm an idiot. And I can die because I'm a double idiot. And my cat is coming, and he's gonna try and hecking jump on me. And he's gonna try and jump on me, and because I just broke my chair, he's gonna try and make me fall down. Come on. There we go. Alrighty. Running back. What do you want? What do you want, baby? Yeah, I know, but you can't come on me. Yeah, so I just... Okay, not just, but like yesterday I broke my chair. The backrest for the chair just snapped off. So it's kind of annoying. I have to hold my back up all on my own. Not a fan. Not a fan, let me tell you. I'm probably gonna have to get a new chair. I don't want to, but I'm probably gonna have to. Titanite shard, please. No, Hollow Soldier Shield. Which, by the way, is a pretty good shield, and also it looks cool. Let me show it to you. A lot of guys, you'll see a lot of newbies using this shield, because it actually looks cool. Let me try and get it in the light here. See, because it has like the weird cross symbol on it. Anyways, that's not what I'm gonna use, but it is a cool. Oh, here he comes. Here comes my cat. He's walking onto me. No, you can't come on me. The chair's broken. No, you can't go on my computer desk. There you go. Ah, my foot fell asleep. Ah, I'm gonna die to the Balder Knight because my foot fell asleep. Ah, hold on. After killing this guy, I'm gonna have to awaken my foot. There we go. Ah. Ah, my foot. Oh, now my cat wants to come on me again. No, no, no. Jeez. Oh, here he comes. No, you can't come. You can't come. Yeah, I know. I know. I know you like to come on me, but my chair's broken, so I can't let you come on me. Come on. Alright. Sorry about that. About those interruptions. Where were we? Ah, yes. Over here. Killing these newbies. But yeah, under ordinary circumstances, what I like to do is just kill one of the gargoyles as quickly as possible. Because as you probably noticed, fighting one of them is really easy. The real challenge is in fighting two at once. Okay, hold on. I'll open my window because my cat wants to go in the window. Go on. Go on. There we go. And before you ask, no, I can't just, like, close my door. Like, my bedroom door. Because if I do that, he's just gonna scratch at the door and meow really loudly. Which would be even more of a annoyance. Hold on. Actually, here's something I'm gonna do real quick. I'm gonna disable the password. Because I put a password in for when I was playing with friends, right? But I don't know if the password actually interferes with you playing with other players that don't have the password. But yeah, there's the other gargoyle, in case you didn't notice it earlier. That's gonna be your slidey swipe. Whoopsie daisies. Second attack and third attack, and that's it. Let's see if we can try and kill you quickly. If you cut off his tail, he staggers. So you can, like, strategically use that to your advantage. So, like, now would be a good time to... Had I gotten the tail slice there, it would have been a good time for it. I thought I could get 2 swings in. Whatever. So we're gonna run off now. Do the same attack, please. Or just do another slow attack. Whoopsie daisies. You do not want to be back here. I'm gonna die. I was gonna say you don't want to be back here, especially not in the corner there. You see the corner over there? You don't want to go over there during the boss fight, because you'll get stuck. You'll be trapped there. I watched my brother play years ago, of course, because I'm good at the game and he's not. And I say that, but who's the one who just died to gargoyles 3 times? What was I saying? Right. My brother would always run into that corner to try and get away from the fire, but then he would just get stuck in the corner because they just block your exit. And then you just die every time if you try and go there. I mean, not necessarily. I'm sure you could figure out a way to not die. Do we have an attunement slot? We do. Alright. I was curious. But yeah, so that's that. You know what? Just for this, I'll equip a better shield. Here, I'll equip Hollow Knight Shield. Why not? Just so you guys get a better look at it, and also because it has higher fire resist. I've been trying to roll around everything, but when there's multiple enemies blocking is better for you. I've never been good at like rolling only. I know a lot of people, or not necessarily a lot of people, but I know people prefer that. Not everybody, but there are people who prefer to just you know, roll. But I put that back on because we're gonna be mid-rolling anyways, so we may as well put on more armor. And we could have put on the hollow helmet, which probably has better defense, but it also looks uglier, so. Kill these guys, careful. But yes, this is a shield with 100% physical, and what was that, 65% fire? Yes, 65% fire defense. Which means we'll be able to block the attacks. My cat is wondering what I'm doing. Because he's hearing me talk, but there's nobody around, so he's like, what's going on? What's he doing? He always like gets confused whenever I'm recording a video. He's like, what's going on? It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny, but it's also annoying sometimes because he comes and he bothers me while I'm making videos. But as you can see now, I can actually block the attacks. And honestly, they don't cause that much stamina damage, so. Alrighty. If you're gonna swing at me, just swing at me. There he goes. I think it's 2 hits to get rid of a chunk. Which is pretty good damage, actually. I mean, it's not great, but it's decent. It's workable. The other one is going to be showing up any second now. So we're going to try and... No, we're not going to be able to finish him off. That's fine. That's alright. Okay. How many times do I have to die to gargoyles like an idiot before? No! Darn it. Hold on, my cat is trying to jump on my desk again. Stop it, gargoyles. My cat's here. But yeah, I mean, this is the real battle of gargoyles, right? The real challenge is fighting them both at once. That's where people have trouble. Because if you do a lot of damage, what you can actually do is you can kill the first one before the second one even shows up. What I did there is I just homeward boned out, because I felt like it. Because we're gonna upgrade our weapon. There we go.
Don't get yourself.
I don't plan to. At least not any more than I already have. And yeah, that's why you might want to summon Solaire for the fight. Because, well, there's two guys. It's only fair for it to be a 2v2, right? I mean, arguably. There. I think that'll give us the extra kick we need for this to be less annoying. Yeah. But yeah, that's what happens. Is they both show up and the openings are few and far between. What you want to do is have enough damage. I mean, you don't have to. Like, assuming you dodge everything and stuff, you'll be fine. But I'm a sucky, pissy baby, and I don't know how to press the roll button. So I need to depend on being way over-leveled for the zones I'm in. One downside, actually. One, like, cool... I mean, it's not even a downside, but one, like, cool self-regulation thing that Dark Souls has is, if you're not playing very well, you're gonna die a lot, which means you're gonna have to redo the same zone a lot of times, which means you're just naturally going to collect a lot of souls, which you can then use to level up. So if you're playing worse, you get more opportunities to collect souls and level up. Whereas if you're playing, like, well, and you never die, and you get through every area on the first try, you're gonna be a much lower level than you would be had you know, died a bunch of times. Which is cool. Which is another reason Dark Souls is really good. I mean, that's not a thing that's exclusive to the first one, but all the Dark Souls games do that, because they all have souls and bloodstains and stuff. Alright, let's try this one more time. Let's top off, because we may as well. Alright, let's try this one more time, and let's not make a complete fool of ourselves again. Alright, attack. That's free hits. Alright, we're doing much more damage now, which is nice. We're proper chunking him. Shield smash. That's just him flying. The other one's on the way, and he's shooting fire, of course. And he's shooting fire. Oh, darn it. And now I'm gonna die. Because he's gonna strike me, and he's gonna strike me. Yeah. I could have rolled there. But I was worried the other gargoyle would have attacked. That was my bad. As you can see, though, we're proper chunking him now. So we'll just kill the first one really quick, and then we'll be fine. As you can see, I'm not very good at this, apparently. I think it's probably what's it called? It's probably like recording shyness. Because I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just this character. Maybe I'm just not used to this sort of excuse me. Excuse me. Maybe it's 'cause I'm just not used to like this kind of character. Or like not this kind of character as in like the build, but as in like the level I'm at. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. Because I didn't have nearly this much trouble on any of my other characters, including my, you know, level 10 no up weapon upgrade run. And no, I'm not just saying that to try and be impressive, because I don't think it's particularly impressive. Because I made like 7 characters, so I've got to mix it up a bit. So one of my guys is sort of level 10. I limit myself to just because at starting soul level you might have trouble wielding certain weapons. So having it be level 10 gives you a little bit of wiggle room for you to level strength or dex or whatever, so you can wield the weapon you want. That and not upgrading weapons is one of my guys. And it's a jolly old time, is what it is. That was stupid. I dodged way too early there. Come at me, Monsieur Gargoyle. There we go. And here comes number 2. Come on. Oh no, no, not dead yet, but now I am. But yeah, this is what happens when you suck at Dark Souls. Is you get fire on you. Honestly, this is embarrassing. This is incredibly embarrassing, and I'm kind of considering not releasing this. But I'm going to anyways, because I have to uphold I have to hold myself to some kind of standard. But this is incredibly embarrassing for me. Because I pride myself in being good at games, because I'm a loser, idiot, stupid gamer. Baby who stays in my house all the time and doesn't get a job. But what that means is I'm gay. Let's not die again, please. You know what? There, I did it. We're just gonna roly-poly our way through the game. And by through the game, I just mean this part. Because there are certainly bits where I'm gonna not want to be light. Including, but not limited to, 4 kings. Let's climb up. Doobie-doobie-doobie-doobie-doo. I'm trying to figure out why I'm having trouble here. Because I don't normally, and even accounting for like recording shyness or whatever, or like, you know, playing worse when you're performing or when you're recording a video, even accounting for that, I shouldn't be playing this bad. I think it might be because I'm a lower level than I'm used to for this part of the game. I don't know. I'm not sure. Or maybe my weapon isn't as upgraded as it normally would be. Like, maybe I would normally have a +5 at this point. I'm not sure, but it's something. Something is screwing me over here. That's gonna be his fire. Luckily, he starts from that side. That's a free hit. Let's get out of there. Top off, because I have the time. Starting from that side. Starting from the same side. There's a bunch of free hits. Oh, free kill. So we're good now. Free hit. Oh, fire. Well, that's a bunch of free hits. Haha, idiot. Alright, but yeah, I don't know what was causing me to play so bad. Gargoyle halberd, pretty good. Pretty good. If you like halberds. I personally... Did I say this in the last episode? It's been so long, I don't remember. I was gonna say I personally don't like them. Yeah, I think I did say it. But I'll say it anyways, just for good measure, in an abbreviated way. A lot of people like halberds. I don't like halberds very much. To me, they're just slower spears, is the way I put it. And, I mean, sure, they have a sweeping attack, and sure, they do good damage, but I'm just not a fan. Ding dong. Nice. Rang the bell of awakening. But as we know, there's actually 2 bells of awakening. Use this, because we may as well. Now let's stock up on indictments. I'm joking. But we do have a gesture we need to pick up from Oswald here. Where'd he come from?
Greetings. I am Oswald of Kareem, the Palm. Thou art a friend. For thee, a warm welcome. Cometh thou to confess, or to kill? For indeed, all sin is by man.
I'm gonna confess to being stupid idiot. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna buy 2 purging stones in case we get cursed. Reduces curse buildup and breaks curse. That's gonna come in handy later on if I accidentally mess up.
Thou art welcome anytime. It is only...
It's only human to commit a sin. I skipped through the dialogue again. Force of habit. Let's put Homeward Bones on our hotbar. Wait, this guy sells... Doesn't this guy sell Homeward Bones?
Greeting. I am pleased.
Pleased to see thee preserving thine humanity. There.
Thou art welcome. It is...
It's only human to commit a sin. There we go. Because we're going to use those Homeward Bones to speed things up. We can close the window now since my cat is no longer in the window. But we're going to level Endurance first. Just a second. Doobie-doobie-doo. Now you're probably like, why don't you just edit out these interruptions? Why don't you just edit it out whenever your cat comes to bother you? I don't want to... You want the real reason? I just don't want to edit. I'm just lazy. I'm just lazy and I don't want to have to edit the video. Alright, gargoyles are now dead. What do we do now? Oh, you know darn well what we're gonna do now. We're gonna talk to Andre. See how many more Titanites we need to upgrade our spear. We need 1 more.
I'll be seeing you.
So let's come down here, and oh my goodness, it's a prowling demon, aka Titanite demon, aka prowling demon, is what they're actually called, apparently. We do not do very much damage to him, but that's not surprising because he's got a lot of HP. That's kind of his character trait, is he's got a lot of HP. He's not super dangerous, though, as long as you're careful. His attacks can do a lot of damage if you let them strike you. I didn't roll there. I pressed the roll button, but I didn't roll. I mean, it worked out because I didn't get hit, but whatever. But yeah, he's got a lot of HP. Got a lot of HP. Some of his attacks can do a lot of damage, but he's really slow and all his attacks are easy to dodge, so I say that, and I'm gonna get hit by one. Watch. How much do you want to bet? All right, let's just be careful. As long as you're careful, you'll be fine. I said we're gonna do 2 bosses. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I know what other boss we're gonna do. We're gonna do a certain butterfly. Oopsie daisies. We're actually just killing this guy for the souls. Because he drops 2,000 souls, I think. I don't quite remember, but I think it's 2,000. And we can use those to upgrade our weapon once more. Or maybe twice more if we're lucky. Nice try. Let me smack your hand. There we go. Now give me your Demon Titanite, and give me your 2,000 souls. And we're gonna run on over here and upgrade our Spirit. You can never have an over-upgraded weapon unless you're trying to do low-level invasions.
Well, hello again.
Hello.
You seem to be doing all right.
I sure am.
Need anything forged?
Yes, my spear, please. But first I need to purchase a Titanite shard. And now I can reinforce Winged Spear. Excellent. And I'm probably going to want to buy these Smith boxes, but whatever. I don't plan to.
Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
That's correct. Neither of us want to see me go. Why is my controller wire tangled around my chair? How did this happen? How the heck did that happen? Jeez. My goodness. I'm cursed today. First I wake up early. First I'm awoken by my brother screaming at 7 a.m. And now this. Jeez. 58. What's 58 divided by 4? 27, I think. No, not 27. I'm so stupid. It's 29 is half of it, and half of 29 is like 14.5. We can fast roll like this, which is good, because we're actually gonna go take a right here and go and retrieve an item. One thing that's unfortunate is you sort of get into habits of using the same items every time, because there are certain items, like, that's one thing I'll give the other Dark Souls' credit for, is they don't have, like, items that are, like, must-haves. For example, Dark Souls 1, there's a ring in this game that's just so good there's no reason not to use it. So everybody uses it. The Ring of Favor and Protection. There's no reason not to use it. It's just so good. At least for, like, your average sort of run. Obviously, there are, like, certain things that it's not the best for. But basically, it gives you extra health, it gives you extra stamina, and it gives you extra carry weight. Which are all good things in your general sort of playthrough. And yes, there is a Black Knight here. Do you think he's going to drop his halberd? God damn it. No, I'm an idiot. That's not when you parry that. Attack me? Thank you. There we go. That's what we wanted. I've been having trouble with, like, parrying and that... Oh, okay. I thought he died. I was like, nice. I've been having trouble, like, parrying with one hand and then switching to two-handed, and then getting the riposte. I don't know why I've been having trouble with that. I think because like there's a certain timing to it if you switch weapons. Ow, I thought he was going to do the thrust. Jeez. I am making a complete fool of myself by missing all these parries. Alright, I have to get one. I have to... Oh my god. I don't know why I'm performing really poorly today. Maybe it's because it's the morning and I'm tired. But I'm performing really poorly. Jeez. We got the halberd though, which is pretty cool. I don't think we're gonna use it though because it's way too powerful. It's very, very powerful. Is the thing. 14.5. So we can wear that, but we can't wear the gloves. This shield is great because it gives you stamina recovery speed bonus, which is nice. Like this shield is one of the items that I like always go and get. Like not even just here in Dark Souls 1, but in Dark Souls 3 as well. Because the extra stamina regen, you don't notice it when you have it, but once it's gone, you miss it. Especially if you have Chloranthy Ring as well. If you have Chloranthy Ring, you're gonna miss it even more if you get rid of both the shield and Chloranthy Ring. Chloranthy Ring is just a ring that speeds up your stamina recovery. There's a shield that does it and a ring that does it. Hold on. There we go. Tree down. Dead. Moss. No moss. Alright. There's a Soul of Proud Knight, I think. Large Soul of Nameless Soldier. Same thing. I keep thinking it's a bigger soul than it is, and then I remember, oh wait, this is actually an early game area. One thing you'll notice if you come around here is, there's a bonfire there behind this wall. But there's a... Whoa. Illusory walls are a thing, and they're pretty cool. They're a lot of fun. So we're gonna go human, you'll see why. We're gonna summon a witch to help us with the boss we're gonna do, and then we'll call it an episode. Let's kindle as well while we're at it, because we're gonna want it kindled for another area we're gonna come to later. What can we level? Resistance. Int. Attunement. You know what, we'll level attunement, because that'll give us an extra slot. So we'll do that real quick. We're seeing summon signs now. Jeez. I'm glad. Yeah, so I guess the password was interfering with seeing summon signs. I guess so. We're not going to summon players to help us. We'll summon NPCs to help us. I feel comfortable. That's another thing. Speaking of me being like an elitist about how people play their games. One thing that I don't like people doing in Dark Souls on their first playthrough is summoning people to help them. I don't think there's anything wrong with summoning NPCs because they were put there by the game to help you. So like if you're gonna go through the effort of going human and then taking the risk of losing humanity so that you can summon an NPC to help you with a boss, like I think that's perfectly fine. But I don't like it when people summon other players to help them, because generally what happens then is the other players just carry you through the game. Or not necessarily through the game, but through the boss battle. They just do all the work for you. Versus the NPCs, which also sometimes do all the work for you, but at least they were put there by the game, so you can't be like, I don't know. I don't know. I just prefer it when people just use the tools at their disposal from within the game. Maybe I'm just salty because when I originally played the game, I played it offline, so I couldn't summon other players. Maybe that's why. Maybe I'm just salty. But I'm not. I actually do believe what I'm saying. It's true. And I mean, I'm one to talk, right? Like, I'm kind of a hypocrite, just a little bit, because I've been helping my friend get through the game. But to be fair, he's an idiot. Like, he's a complete idiot. There's a circle around us now, by the way. You know what that means? It means we cannot roll, which means we're just gonna spam R1 until he dies. Wonder if you can grab this without triggering those guys. You can. That's pretty cool. I normally don't bother. I normally just kill them all. But that's cool. Yeah. Okay, so one of my friends has never played any Dark Souls games, right? So we've been trying to get him to play them, at least. Not necessarily get into them, because, you know, that's up to him, I guess. But we've been trying to get him to play Dark Souls 1. And, honestly, he's bad at the game, but, like, that's to be expected, right? Like, if it's your first time playing the game, and you're having some trouble, like, that's fair. That makes sense, right? But not only is he bad at the game, but he's also dumb and an idiot. And he gives up really easily as well. Witch Beatrice, that's who we want to summon. It didn't summon. Okay. As you can see her right there. Don't worry, she's not a player. This is the NPC summon. There were player summons back there, but we're not going to summon players. Oh, hello, Beatrice. Oh. Alright, this way. Now, the reason we summoned here, and didn't for the Gargoyles, is because this boss is hard to... What's this? Seba. This boss is hard to hit if you don't have ranged weapons, as you're going to see shortly. There's the butterfly. There she blows. As you can see, it's a butterfly. How am I gonna... I can't hit it. Roll through that. We're fine. Just tank those, because I'm not paying attention. Alright, shoot at us some more, probably. But as you can see, Witch Beatrice over there has magic missiles and stuff. Oh, laser. Ooh. Godzilla. Oh, you're coming to land? That's a bad idea. Rest in peace. See ya, Beatrice. Victory achieved. Soul of the Moonlight Butterfly. So we're gonna go ahead and climb up here. Climb up here. Doogie 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 doo. Doogie 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 doogie. And up here, we're going to meet a friend. And by friend, I mean a little guy rolled up in a ball who's going to give us the Watchtower Basement Key, the Divine Ember, and the Homeward Bone. Isn't that amazing? So here's what we're going to do. That's the 2 bosses for the day. We're going to go ahead and get back here, sit down here, and not kindle, level. 3 levels we have access to. What do we put the levels in, guys? Fatality, perhaps? Or perhaps some more endurance. I think some more endurance would be nice. And a little bit more strength. It's probably going to come in handy later on. Repair all of our items. I just can't stop yawning. Use these souls, which will give us another level. Ooh, 2,000. and use that extra level to get a level in intelligence. No. No. Strength. There we go. Alrighty. So that was Nut Souls Remastered. I hope you enjoyed. And I hope you join us next time when we probably go to the basement and kill a goat demon and a weird, spooky little snout-nosed dragon. So I'll see you guys there.